We're at the end of August and autumn is closing in. So before everything turns into a pumpkin spiced nightmare, let's take a look at the concerts and residencies headed to Las Vegas this fall. When it comes to music, Sin City is hard to beat. This week in gambling, we're looking at over 40 amazing artists headed to town between now and the end of December. We're listing them by month so you can schedule your getaway. Or, if Las Vegas is already in your travel plans, you can just use the chapters we've added to this video and skip ahead to find the dates you'll be visiting. So, let's kick off our fall preview by closing out the last days of summer, as Bruno Mars continues his run at Park MGM, and a rare Rob Thomas sighting takes place at Fontainebleau. Of course, the Eagles are still putting butts in seats at the Sphere as well. David Lee Roth comes out of hiding, also at Fontainebleau, while Janet Jackson performs at Resorts World, and Pitbull visits Big Blue near the middle of the month. Ricky Martin is still around and playing Caesar's Palace as the legendary Ringo Starr officially brings in fall at Venetian. But he's not the only Beatle headed to town. Crowd favorite Tears for Fears returns to Fontainebleau, while Rod Stewart returns to Caesars, and classic acoustic rockers America perform one night at Virgin Las Vegas. Finally, John Legend performs at the Cosmo on the 26th, followed by the Strokes on the 27th. And speaking of legends, The Who will visit MGM Grand to close out the month. That's a lot of talent for the month of September, but not even close to the volume of talent headed for Sin City in October. First up, after taking a couple of weeks off, Motley Crue will return for 3 more shows from the 1st to the 3rd as the Beach Boys hit the Venetian, all while Rod Stewart and Wayne Newton continue their residencies. Lionel Richie will play Wynn Las Vegas as soft rock sensation Air Supply performs at the Westgate. Then the ultimate rock and roll legend, Paul McCartney, will take the stage for one night only at Allegiant Stadium on the 4th. Grand Funk Railroad will be at the Golden Nugget, and the high-energy music of Earth, Wind, and Fire will light up Venetian. Then Stevie Nicks hits T-Mobile Arena, while Alanis Morissette visits Caesar's Palace. Popular 80s band Tesla and Their Hair will perform at Mandalay Bay. Chance the Rapper thrills crowds at Fontainebleau, and Tears for Fears is back for a few more shows. We close out October with that blue-eyed soul singer Daryl Hall at Venetian, along with classic rock artist Jackson Browne, and that little old band from Texas, ZZ Top, rocks the Palms on Halloween. Now, before we get to November and December, including the date of the Eagles' last show, and when the Backstreet Boys will return to continue their residency, the month of September also means Labor Day. And our friends at Casino City have published all you need to know to enjoy the holiday weekend in Sin City, including shows, food, nightlife, and outdoor fun. Plus, big wins and jackpots, along with gaming news and feature stories. And you can find it all when you visit them at CasinoCityTimes.com. Now on to November and the Eagles' last show on the 8th at Sphere Las Vegas. Supposedly, because they just keep adding new shows. So take this end date for what it's worth. Additionally, their buddy Jackson Browne will return to Venetian the first week of the month as Park MGM hosts New Kids on the Block. Alanis Morissette is still angry and back at Caesars on the 2nd. Wayne and Donnie keep rolling right along, and country star Kelly Clarkson opens the Coliseum at Caesars on the 7th. Then classic rockers Heart come to town in mid-November, performing at Fontainebleau, followed by Pitbull November 21st and 22nd. Heading into December, the National Finals Rodeo will bring country legend Dolly Parton to Caesars Palace in a week of music that also includes Wynonna Judd at the Venetian and Lainey Wilson at MGM Grand. Of course, Wayne Newton will continue his shows all month long, and guitar phenomenon Santana will fill the House of Blues at Mandalay Bay from the 5th to the 16th. Now, technically speaking, fall ends on December 21st, but it seems silly to stop there with only a few days left in the year. So we close out 2025 with the Backstreet Boys as they return to the Sphere after a 4-month break to finish what they started, with shows from Christmas through New Year. And speaking of things to do for New Year's Eve, Jennifer Lopez closes us out, playing Caesars Palace December 30th and 31st. So there you have it. That's our look at currently scheduled musical artists heading for Las Vegas during what's left of 2025. Be sure to give us a like if we helped you find your next concert, and subscribe to our channel to get updates whenever we publish new material. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?